Hey everybody, let's dive into this scene from the Phantom Menace where the battle droids first attack Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon Jinn.
And the Jedi?
The Chancellor should never have brought them into this. Kill them immediately.
Yes, my lord. As you wish.
Sidious is angry here not only because his plans are being opposed, but also because it shows his political power is not as complete as he would like it to be. His reaction to the Jedi shows us that the current Chancellor still has some freedom to outmaneuver Sidious's plans, or at least try to. This appears to upset Sidious even further, as he thinks the Chancellor is a fool. And we get a brutal depiction of Sidious, demonstrating his hatred of the Jedi with the cold-hearted line, "Kill them immediately." No fear, no hesitation, no concern. Sidious is truly introduced as the ultimate villain, the ultimate evil. All of this in turn significantly ramps up the tension, as we realize our mostly oblivious heroes are slotted for execution.
Captain, look!
As the hangar bay guns overhead swivel, the battle droids and starfighters flee, demonstrating that even the menacing antagonists from earlier fear the powerful weapon about to be unleashed. The captain and the pilot were clearly not expecting any sort of attack. This was not a war zone. This was government officials on a diplomatic mission that just got blown up by the powerful weapons of a private corporation. This shows just how far the galaxy has sunk, even before the start of this movie, but also hints at an earlier time when the crew members would have been right not to fear any attack. The fact that the Trade Federation brazenly blows up a Republic cruiser demonstrates just how much they trust or fear Darth Sidious's political and physical power. It also foreshadows the coming Clone Wars and the Separatist movement. The droid TC-14 spilling the drinks functions as a visual metaphor for the Trade Federation's polite veneer falling away. This is also our first chronological sight of lightsabers, not used here, but shown to be weapons based on their sword design and the Jedi's defensive postures. From here on out, things are serious and dangerous, but the Jedi's quick reactions actually show world building, as well as a flaw in the prequel-era Jedi Order. These fast reactions show incredible training on the part of the Jedi, but also their flaws. The situation doesn't require a lightsaber, and there's no urgent battle to be fought. This shows that the Jedi are used to dealing with imminent physical threats, but also that they are trained to go to their lightsabers as the first reaction to the unexpected.
Oh, it's you!
This is of course later compounded by Obi-Wan's declaration to Anakin that
This weapon is your life.
setting a precedent early on that the Jedi are quicker to fight than they should be. If they had taken a step back to fully meditate on the Clone Wars, rather than charging in with lightsabers, they may have fared better against Palpatine's schemes, or even prevented Order 66. This quick reaction of switching on a lightsaber and preparing to fight is not always the answer. A lesson preached by the Jedi, but not fully learned until Luke refuses to kill Vader. And it's all set up here. As the room fills with poisonous gas, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon hold their breath. We don't know how long they can survive or what effect it will have on them, so again the tension is slightly increased, compounded as we see the droid patrol marching toward the conference room with guns at the ready.
They must be dead by now.
This line gives us a bit more tension, but mostly serves to show us the Jedi's power in action. When we learn they survived the gas attack, it shows us they really have powers and fortitude beyond that of regular people.
Destroy what's left of them.
This line confirms Newt Gunray's plan to completely destroy the ship and the Jedi so that there's no evidence of his crimes, and then report to the Republic that the ambassadors never arrived. The droids then wait with caution, appearing to shift uncomfortably as though they're afraid of what might come through the door. This is an interesting take, given their menacing stance, weapons, and expectation that the Jedi are already dead, just compounding the sense of mysterious power the Jedi have, as well as their galactic reputation. This scene is shot in a way so that it puts us in the droid perspective, temporarily empathizing us with them, and almost dreading the Jedi. The physical embodiment of the Trade Federation's surface-level politeness leaves the room to be replaced by a gun-wielding battle droid.
Check it out, Corporal. We'll cover you. Roger, roger.
The droids confirm to one another that they will provide cover again, compounding the Jedi reputation once more for their supernatural power, even among the largely unthinking machines.
Roger, roger.
The Roger Roger and uh-oh are a bit silly, but they humanize the droids for the audience. Important for this particular scene as we're supposed to initially empathize with the droids and fear the power of the Jedi. Lightsabers cutting through the fog is just another menacing display of Jedi power. There's an interesting small arc here in portrayal of the Jedi. At the start of the film, they seem authoritative, then they're made vulnerable and empathetic, and then shown to be nearly invincible and devastatingly powerful. This is no Luke Skywalker farm boy story. Do we get a chance to empathize with the Jedi and fear for their safety? Yes. But do we wholeheartedly identify with them? No. And that's on purpose. People often complain that the Jedi of the prequels are not as relatable as the heroes of the original trilogy, but that's only true when looking on average. It's not the point. The prequel Jedi actually have quite a few empathetic scenes, where we can easily attach to them on an emotional level. But there is an equal number of scenes where the Jedi are purposely depicted as detached, ruthless, rude, ignorant, etc. This doesn't mean the audience can't attach to the characters, but it does mean that the attachment will be more uncomfortable by design. The prequel Jedi are highly flawed characters, with great highs and disastrous lows, challenging our preconceived notions of heroism, paragons, and morality. This duality of the Jedi being heroes we empathize with, but also frustratingly detached characters at times, is a theme continuing throughout the saga, even up through Obi-Wan and Yoda in the original trilogy. One way this is done is through cinematography and staging of the scenes. Watch this next clip of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon fighting the battle droids.
What is going on down there?
We lost the transmission, sir.
Have you ever encountered a Jedi Knight before, sir?
Well, no, but I don't... Seal off the bridge!
Yes, sir.
That won't be enough, sir.
I want droidekas up here at once!
We will not survive this.
Chronologically, this is the first Star Wars scene showing blasters, that lightsabers can deflect the blasts, the Jedi fighting at their peak, and a force push. All firmly establishing this as a sci-fi fantasy universe where the Jedi have essentially magic powers for moving objects with their mind and supernatural physical abilities. The droids are absolutely defeated in a matter of seconds, Newt Gunray is panicking on the bridge, and the Jedi are calm and confident throughout the entire ordeal. This is a scene many people would point to and say, the movie's so boring, there's no threat. The Jedi just defeat all the enemies like they're cutting through butter. But that's not what this scene is. The lightsaber action is exciting, and the music is undoubtedly heroic, but the scene structure delivers another message. We've waded through the whole beginning of the movie with rising tension, a sense that the Jedi, our heroes, are in imminent danger, and a feeling that the antagonists, though cowardly, have the means to cause severe harm. Then, when all of that tension is released in a cathartic payoff, the script flips. No longer are the Jedi oblivious, empathetic characters about to be executed. They are now suddenly invincible, destroying machines, wrecking all antagonists in their path. At this point, we're no longer fearing for the Jedi's safety. Not in the slightest. Now, despite the heroic music, we feel some fear of the Jedi, not just for them. Watch this scene again, but compared with a very different but visually similar scene from The Lord of the Rings.
You're soldiers of Gondor! No matter what comes through that gate, you will stand your ground!
This slight awe and fear of the Jedi's unlimited power isn't here for us to empathize with Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon in this film. These moments are here to prepare us for Anakin's turn later on. This cold, seemingly unlimited power wielded by the Jedi is what Palpatine emphasizes to Anakin when he turns him to the dark side, proclaiming similarity between the Jedi and the Sith. This scene of Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon completely destroying these regular battle droids doesn't make the battle droids less intimidating. They still have their weapons and their ominous presence that they will use later against the regular non-Jedi populace, but it definitely makes Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan appear more powerful than in their introduction. This kind of overconfident, exciting, heroic adventure feeling also lays the groundwork for us to be devastated and really feel it when the true threat is revealed later.
Close the blast doors! That will hold them.
After the sudden surprise barrage by the Jedi, where they cut through all the battle droids and threaten Gunray through the door, we're back to empathizing with them fully. We know that Gunray is a bad person, and it's clear that the Jedi need to reach him to capture him for justice. Qui-Gon's blocked entry to the bridge is what pulls us out of the sudden rush, and gets the audience to refocus on the Jedi as good people facing problems. Also, Close the Blast Doors is a callback to A New Hope.
Close the blast doors!
Close the blast doors!
Open the blast doors! Open the blast doors!
We can then be inspired by Qui-Gon's focused determination in getting through the blast doors, as the music swells to new heroic heights with the Force theme, and we get the Neimoidians' reactions.
This is impossible!
Thanks for watching. I hope you found this deep dive interesting. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's topic. And as always, think critically, be creative, and have a great day.